Please be seated. Welcome to the 2024 Commencement Ceremony. I'm Anupam Agarwal, Senior Vice President for Medicine and Dean of the Manik C. Heersink School of Medicine at UAB. We are here today to celebrate completion of medical school by these students sitting in front of you here, a pivotal step in their education and training as physicians. The students who will be hooded today represent 169 new physicians for our profession. 25% of the class will be staying in Alabama next year for residency training. The remaining graduates will move on to other top residency programs across the nation. Students, we are truly proud of each and every one of you and wish you success and happiness in all your future endeavors. Of course, as a school, we are proud of all our graduating classes, but there is something significant about the members of this particular class. In 2020, when most of you began medical school, the world looked very different. Many of the things that make medical school so memorable, new student orientation, white coat ceremony, class socials, were not available for your class in the same ways they had been for previous classes. In fact, you were not even able to be in the same room together until your second year of medical school. Your curriculum also looked much different. Online lectures, socially distanced anatomy labs, and masking during quizzes and exams. Add to this the social and political issues going on in the nation that year, and it is not an exaggeration to use the term unprecedented to describe the atmosphere in which you began medical school. But while there was nothing like 2020, there was also nothing like your class. Everything that was thrown at you was no match for the grit, determination, and drive you had to learn, train, and become physicians. And along the way, you met people who will become lifelong friends and colleagues. You will always have the bond of being the COVID class, but I hope you will also recognize and share in the immense pride and privilege we feel as a School of Medicine in being part of your particularly unique journey. Congratulations. I'm delighted to recognize several special guests today. Our guest speaker, Brian Stevenson, our associate and assistant deans, department chairs, career advisors, clerkship directors, faculty preceptors, learning community mentors, our distinguished faculty members from the School of Medicine, as well as our alumni. These individuals formed the path of honor for our students as they entered the arena that you just witnessed. I ask that you join me in recognizing the contributions these physicians and faculty have made to the teaching and training of our students. I would also like to recognize Dr. Manik Heersink, who has joined us today. As you read in the program, Dr. Heersink and his wife Mary made a transformational gift of $100 million to the School of Medicine, which among other things established the Heersink Institute for Biomedical Innovation, the Mary Heersink Institute for Global Health, and the gift also provides to many key strategic initiatives of the School of Medicine. Dr. Heersink, we are delighted that you could join us today. Thank you. At this time, I would like to ask Jillian Tingling, the president of the fourth year class, to come forward and address the class. Jillian.
Good afternoon. I'm so thrilled for the opportunity to speak with you all today. And I first want to thank the many faces of family, friends, spouses, and significant others in the audience who have supported the class of 2024 throughout our journey to becoming physicians. Know that we could not have made it to this step in our careers without your unwavering support, so please give yourselves a big hand. We all sit in front of you today as soon-to-be graduates of the UAB Heersink School of Medicine and soon-to-be doctors serving their respective communities. There's a certain duality about our medical school graduation day. It feels as though I've simply blinked, and just moments ago we were sitting in Volker Hall on orientation day feeling a mixture of eagerness, excitement, and anxiety, while also simultaneously having one of the biggest cases of senioritis combined from high school to college. In that same vein, while ruminating on how to address you all today, I began thinking about how to measure our path through medical school, and I came to 3 words to describe our class: tenacious, intelligent, and compassionate. Tenacious is one of my favorite adjectives, and I couldn't think of a better first word to encompass our quest through medical school. Also known as stick-to-itiveness, it perfectly describes the courage and determination required of us to begin our medical school in the wake of a global pandemic. We came into Volker masked up, concerned for our safety, the safety of our families, our patients, and our education. But bravely, we marched up those steps and adapted to our new and different learning environments and made the most of each and every lecture on Zoom. Our tenacity carried us throughout our preclinical years, during long hours in the cadaver lab, and through tireless hours studying for our first board exam. While remaining ever determined to fight through our first dedicated study block, we made it to our first day of 3rd year, where we were reminded that we may not even know where the bathroom is in the hospital. Some of us moved to new communities across Alabama, began searching for our clinical passions, and learned about the diverse needs of our patients in various socioeconomic settings while just beginning our clinical training. Despite so many firsts, we again adapted and humbly demonstrated to our attendings the intelligence that earned us a spot here at UAB. We used our preclinical knowledge to endlessly research our patients' seemingly unrelated symptoms, knit together our patients' complex clinical pictures, and create well-thought-out plans and sit with our patients to clearly and warmly communicate their next steps in care. Lastly, and most poignantly, compassion is a trait that I have deeply admired in our class from first year to this very moment. Compassion for each other, our attendings and residents who have dedicated their time and energy to teaching us, and most importantly, compassion and understanding for our amazing patients that we have the privilege of learning from. Compassion is a thread so strongly resonant in this class, and a quality that simply cannot be taught. Residency is uncharted territory for us, but as our start dates approach, I want us all to remember how nimbly we have acclimated to each of our new environments since the start of medical school, and that you are all ready. Despite some of the most challenging years of education that many of us have faced thus far, we have maintained our sense of personhood and celebrated each of our victories. We have published and presented on groundbreaking research, run marathons, have performed Tony-worthy musical numbers at the Best Medicine Show, raised our glasses at many med school weddings, and some of us have welcomed children into this world. I have the utmost confidence that as we move into our residencies and the lessons get harder and the hours get longer and we question our abilities to succeed, that we first remember that we are tenacious, intelligent, and compassionate individuals who have always placed our patients' needs above their own and will continue learning from our patients. I am incredibly proud of the people and doctors we have become, and it has been an honor to serve as your class president. Congratulations, class of 2024. I cannot wait to hear of all the extraordinary accomplishments that you will achieve in your residencies and moving forward. Thank you.
At this time, I'd like to ask Dr. Craig Hosley, a Senior Associate Dean for Medical Education, to come forward to present our awards. Craig?
Good afternoon. This week, our individual campuses and departments presented various awards to our graduating students. You will find those awards listed in your program. At this time, I would like to ask all the students who were presented with awards this week to please stand. Congratulations, you may be seated. The Dempsey Award is given in remembrance of the late Dr. Hugh Dempsey, Professor of Medicine. In 1972, Dr. Dempsey was appointed as the first director of the newly created Office of Student Affairs at the University of Alabama School of Medicine. This award is presented honoring the member of the graduating class with the highest cumulative academic performance during the entire 4 years of medical school. I would like to ask Catherine Buchanan to come forward and receive the 2024 Dempsey Award. The Leonard Toe Humanism in Medicine Awards are presented by the Arnold P. Gold Foundation to a graduating student and faculty member who best demonstrate outstanding compassion in the delivery of care, respect for patients, their families, and healthcare colleagues, as well as demonstrated clinical excellence. Each year, the fourth-year class submits nominations for the student and faculty member they feel most embody the characteristics of humanism in medicine and who are most deserving of these awards. This year's student winner is Matthew Moore from the class of 2024. And this year's faculty winner is your very own Dr. Nick Van Wagner. Please join me on the stage and accept your award. Dr. Michael Caruso, President of the Medical Alumni Association, will present the Alumni Association Award for Leadership and Community Service. Dr. Caruso?
Thank you, Dr. Hosley. As president of the Medical Alumni Association, it is my honor to present the Alumni Award for Leadership and Community Service. Given each year to a student who has demonstrated leadership in addressing educational, societal, and healthcare needs. The selected nominee also receives a gift of $500 from the Medical Alumni Association. There are multiple worthy candidates for this award that have been nominated by campus leadership. We had to consider quite a number, and this year we have selected Jillian Tinglin. Jillian, if you would stand at the bottom of the ramp while I sing your praises, and then you can come up here and receive the award. Jillian worked tirelessly from classroom to the clinic to the community to improve healthcare access and delivery, utilizing her natural and learned leadership skills to work with administrators, improving the medical experience for her current and future classmates. She served as a learning community representative, helping students deal with the multiple stressors and advocating for change to leadership. And she was ultimately elected by her peers as class president, a role in which she worked effectively on reviewing school policies to ensure fairness and equity for all. She served as the class representative on the Medical Alumni Association Board of Directors. She has also served as president of UAB's chapter of the Student National Medical Association, organizing bi-monthly programming to address obstacles faced by underserved populations, as well as enriching the local Birmingham community through service projects. She has also served as a mentor to students interested in pursuing medicine. Through her mentoring and teaching, she provided a rich learning environment for those around her. Her patient skills reveal her ability to manage patients with multiple comorbidities, and these skills allowed her to develop complex and appropriate plans of care. Her empathy and ability to establish caring trust with patients has been frequently noted by her preceptors. This exemplifies the spirit and covenantal nature of the physician-patient relationship. Jillian is passionate about patient advocacy, and she properly uses the patient's socioeconomic situation to develop their best plan of care. Her commitment and concern for women's health will qualify her in the future as a champion for their needs as she prepares for practice as an OB/GYN. Her commitment to helping others in the community, her empathy and advocacy for patients, and her behind-the-scenes work on many committees demonstrate her leadership abilities. All point to the contributor she will become as a practicing doctor. She matched into an OB/GYN residency program at New York Presbyterian Hospital, Columbia University Irving Medical Center. Jillian, we are so glad to honor your hard work and dedication with the 2024 Alumni Award for Leadership and Community Service. Please come forward.
Thank you, Dr. Caruso. We are now ready for the hooding ceremony to begin. I call on Dr. Nick Van Wagner, Associate Dean for Students, to read the names of graduating seniors. Dr. Craig Hosley and Dr. Kevin Leon, Associate Dean for Undergraduate Medical Education, will assist in the awarding of the doctoral hoods.
Thank you, Dr. Agarwal. All right, on to the part of the ceremony that you've all been anxiously awaiting, the hooding portion. We know that this is a celebratory moment, and we definitely want you to celebrate. We just ask that you keep it short so that we can make sure that we hear all of the names of our graduates. I will announce the graduates by their learning communities, and we will start with their faculty mentor. If you are interested in seeing the list of LCs or learning communities, they're in your programs and you can follow there. All right, will the first row of students please rise and approach the stage to receive your doctoral hoods? What's that? Barfield Carter Learning Community. All right. Cassidy Megan Allison. Chandan Raj Basetti. Lucian Ferris Bloodworth III. Tanya Amanda Correa. Anqua Tran Do. Carlson Stevens Dozier. Savannah Olivia Elrod. Matthew Collins Hudson. Adu Kwame. Nicholas Fuad George Medawar. Megan Mandabach Olivet. Srihari Raju Prahad. Faiz Saad. Tarushi Tania. Claire Wilson Waring. Next is the Finley Learning Community, Dr. Pilar Acosta. Channing Freeman Bruce. Jean Thompson Butler. Cyrus Kershaw Baramji. Colin James Darwish. Sarah Rose Ferguson. AJ Girardi. Claire Virginia Gorman. James Chima Eheke. Anna Virginia Jones. Austin Ryan Kidd. Benjamin Matthew Kisla. Eva Camille Kurtz. Fallon Rose Layler. Calissa K. Means. Jeffrey Griffin Price. Jernell Simmons. June Elise Wolford. Next is the Hamilton Learning Community, led by Marissa Nadelson Love. Bailey Delane Atkins. Chase Jackson Craven. Audrey Rose Driver. Dalton Joe Frederick. Katrina Marie Hatch. Caleb Reed Hood. Michael Harrison Huber. Desalyn Louise Johnson. Thomas Edward Kozar. Alyssa Catherine Lambert. Tucker Grooms McCaleb. Jacob August McGeehee. Michael Andrew Pettit. Matthew Douglas Raymond. Peyton Elizabeth Robeson. Miranda Elizabeth Worley. Next is the Harrison Learning Community, Chandra Blakemore, lead mentor. Bishoy Abdulmessi. Seth Benjamin Ballou. Kenneth Baxter Davis. Zoe Noel Duncan. Hope Kane Lackey. Bethany May Langner. Pedram Daniel Maleknia. Brianna Naomi Mayberry. Rebecca Lee Perlman. Tyler Christian Power. Joshua Hunter Ali Soleimani. Candace Wilson. Ryan Anthony Zanuski. Tamara Zaza. Next is the Heal Learning Community. Lead mentor is Dr. Danielle Powell. Olivia Ricks Agee. Coleman Rutherford Birch. James Hill Crenshaw. Sean Charles Drummond. Lucas Clark Glisson. Margaret Lorraine Hayslip. Spencer Barrington McLeod. Mark Andrew McClure. Matthew Dean Moore. John Charles Nichols. Nikki Panzica. Dana Kai Pham Hua. Christina Alexis Red. Daniela Sanchez. Abby Elizabeth Thornton. Christopher Tan Trone. Harrison Lawrence Turner. Hershowitz Learning Community Lead Mentor Stephanie Berger. Jacob Bradley Abshire. Willow Christopher Bryan. Emma Elizabeth Cow. William Curtis Davis III. Alyssa Marie Dykes. William Fagan. Justina Camille Goldman. Joshua Wayne Graham. Emily Jean Hooker. Michael Rye Shiver. Ashley Nicole Spears. Gregory Gabriel Stidham. Jillian Alexis Tinglin. Emily Catherine Ward. Michaela Justine Watt. Cooper Jeremiah Wright. Next is the Kirkland Learning Community led by lead mentor Jess Fazenden. Jeffrey Sims Bostony. Kevin Wesley Bray. Bhargav Prasad Urla. Ariana Michaela Gorman. Hannah Isabel Habshi. Jackson Henry Hosley. Yuri Kwan. Riley Elizabeth Nyman. Om Uday Patel. Emmanuel John Poulos. Brittany Ann Marie Roman. Shelby Elizabeth Walcott. Next is the Lions Learning Community lead mentor, Sherelle Hicks. Natalia Aristizabal. Paxton Peacock. Caroline Ivy Bennett. William Albert Bird. Kristen Lee Chancellor. Corey Dees. Mitchell Lee Disharoon. Michael Harrison Irwin. Laura Elizabeth Minton Garton. Christopher Maurice Gully. Meta Jane Gully. Encho Lee. Merle Catherine Nath. Kenneth Sung Paik. Dahe Park. Monica Sai Pasala. Charles Owen Ross. Susanna Rowell Rogers. Lily Elizabeth Sansing. Next, we have the McCallum Learning Community, led by Todd McCarty, lead mentor. Surya Gokulan Rajandran. Catherine Lyle Reynolds. Guzzle Aurora. Numer Etisham. Akshay Alluri. Kevin Silver Luke Sanchez. Ishant Santosh Yadav. Jessica Wing Hoon Woo. Julianne Shu Wang. Catherine Elizabeth McMillan. John Stanley Stein. Next, we have the Oprah Learning Community, led by Jeremy Walker, lead mentor. Meghana Haima Kata. Carly Johnson Mays. Caitlin Gale Burge. Addison James Stewart. Grant Patrick Wagner. Rabisa Jabeen Khan. Mary Elizabeth Chambers. Brandon Scott Edney. David Francis Charton. Stephen Tyler Chandler. Next, we have the Pittman Learning Community that is led by Star Steinhilber, lead mentor. Brett Jonathan Cook. William Kenneth Haynes. Lydia Chung Yang. Isabel Claire Collins. Ayaka Fujihasha. Catherine Virginia Buchanan. Maria Camila Munoz. Morgan Rose Sisk. Miles Areg Gregorian. Jacob Allen Hegwood. China Elaine Stiegel. Krista Taylor Hastings. Matthew William Young. John Gardner Smith. Andrew Brian Bonner. Harrison Baker Smith. Next is our medical scientist training program. Talene Yakubian is the director of that program. Emma Caitlin Dean. Jacob Kleiss Files. Asher Max Kahn Krell. Jacelyn Emily Peabody Lieber. Patrick Axel Molina. And finally, graduates of the Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery Residency Program. Holton Jackson Dethridge. This concludes our hooding ceremony. I would now ask Dr. Christopher Roney, the 2023 faculty recipient of the Leonard Toe Humanism in Medicine Award, to come forward and lead you in the reading of the Oath of Hippocrates.
Good afternoon. We will now recite the Hippocratic Oath. You can find a copy of the oath in the program on page 5. If you're a physician in the audience or on the stage, I will ask you to stand at this time. Graduates, please take a moment to look around you. Not you yet. The individuals standing are representative of the entire medical profession who welcome you to our ranks. As you take the oath for the first time, we will read it with you and renew our own commitment to the high calling of medicine. Graduates, please stand and read the Oath of Hippocrates with me. I swear by that which I hold most sacred that according to my ability, I will keep this, my oath and covenant. It's a read along, not a read after. With purity and holiness, I will pass my life and practice my art. I guess I'll keep reading too. As happiness and health to my patients. To this end, I will try to treat my fellow physicians in this art as I wish them to treat me. I will use my power to heal my patients to the best of my judgment, harming or wronging anyone by it. I will maintain the utmost respect for human life. Into whatever houses I enter, I will go for the benefit of my patients. And whatsoever I shall see or hear in the course of my profession, as well as outside my profession in my interactions with others, if it be what should not be published abroad, I will not divulge, holding such things to be sacred. For the sake of the sick, I will pursue knowledge of this art throughout the days of my life. With eagerness, I will learn from my fellow physicians, and with humility, I will share my knowledge with them. In respect to those who have led me into the paths of medicine, I will lead those who follow me. Should I transgress these promises, may my soul know no peace, but while I keep this oath inviolate, may it be granted to me to enjoy life and the practice of the art, forever honored by all people. Graduates, please remain standing. All others may be seated.
Thank you, Dr. Roney. Graduates, you've learned from and trained with some of the most talented leaders in the field of medicine. You have put in countless hours studying, pre-rounding, and getting to know your patients. You worked to master complicated techniques and procedures. You passed multiple high-stakes exams. You have applied to and been accepted by some of the leading residency programs in the country. Now, one last thing to do. This is the time when tradition dictates that you move your tassel from the right side to the left, signifying that you have been granted your doctoral degree. This concludes our commencement ceremony. I ask that all audience members remain standing in place for the recession.
Sunshine, she's here, you can take a break. I'm a hot air balloon that could go to space. With the air, like I don't care, baby, by the way. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Here come bad news, talking this and that. Yeah. Well, give me all you got and don't hold it back. Yeah. Well, I should probably warn you, I'll be just fine. No offense to you, don't waste your time. Here's why.